Hi fam bam, how are we doing? Oh my goodness, so I think it's been a while I've actually had like a sit down video on my channel because my last 3 videos were all vlogs. Thank you guys for watching the wedding vlogs. I can see people enjoy this. People like Jace, I mean people want to marry soon. Don't worry, it's my heart desire and it's my prayer that all those who are hoping and looking forward to celebrating their own weddings, your time will come soon by the grace of God. Can I hear an amen? So I'm also happy to see that you guys are very strong. People are very interested in culture. You know, that's what the Eloquent is all about. Eloquent for the culture. Yes, so seeing that, I doubled as the bride's sister and a bridesmaid. There was a lot that went in preparation towards the wedding, and there was a lot that happened pre-wedding and post-wedding. So I thought to share. You people have seen the wedding, you've seen the traditional, the Ibigwe, you've seen the couple shower, you've seen the white wedding, the reception, and the escorting ceremony. You guys do even know what happened pre and post? So, welcome to my channel. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to June. It's my birth month. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be sharing, you know, how basically I doubled as bride sister, bridesmaid. I did the work of more than one bridesmaid. Like I division myself into thrice. And you know, I was able to handle pre and post wedding stress. Yes, it actually exists. So pre-wedding stress is basically the anxiety you feel leading up until the time of the wedding. Funny thing is, most times pre-wedding stress and post-wedding stress is only addressed to the bride or the groom. But the fact is, immediate family members or, you know, immediate people involved in the wedding can also experience this. Prior to the wedding, there were so many things going on, preparations, family coming in, you know, COVID regulations as well. So it took intentional planning to just be like, okay, I'm aware of the situation. There's a lot going on. How am I going to handle the situation? So first off, I planned ahead. If you know me, you know, like I'm a very structured and planned person. Like I like to plan my life. I like to plan things. So I planned things ahead of time. Okay, I anticipated my content for YouTube. I had filmed my video ahead of time. I had Juice Photography come in and we filmed, you know, so I had that content ready. And then I knew that I was going to vlog the wedding processes. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to have it in 3 parts. I'm going to break it down like this. And I'm going to release it this, you know. And then, I mean, I was also doing school as well. So I tried to make sure that I didn't have any outstanding. Thank God, it's not like I had any tests along the line. So I made sure that, you know, I didn't have any outstanding deadlines or whatnot, none of that. Then I also realized that I might not be available for a couple of other commitments I'm into. So I took excuses from radio. I told my producer, my sister is having a wedding, please, you're gonna give me a couple of weeks. I took a break from writing, you know. So that's the next point. Take a break. Pre-wedding, yes, take a break. If you can take a leave, take a leave. So I took excuses from writing, from radio, and just things I could excuse myself from, just so I'm not so cluttered, like my mind is not so cluttered, right? So I was able to give myself some time and just, you know, take in all that's going on. Another thing you need to note is to ask for help, dears. If you're planning the wedding, please ask for help. If you're involved in planning the wedding, ask for help. Don't, because there's a feeling sometimes that you would want to bottle in all your feelings. Like, okay, maybe you're all discussing about the venue of the reception and you have a particular view, but nobody wants to listen to you. Now keep quiet. You will now be swallowing inside your body and your chest. Not be carrying the whole word on your chest. My dear, speak up, oh. Speak up. If you're not happy with the way they printed on one souvenir, speak up. Don't keep quiet, because if you do, you're going to keep all these pent up energy that's not healthy, and it's going to be manifesting in other ways. You're going to be probably venting your anger on other people. So if there's a situation where you feel you need to speak up, either ask for help or speak up, literally. Most importantly, get some sleep, because they would say when the day comes, gone, when you are closer and closer to the time, you will not have time to rest. Please, dears, I always emphasize, I don't joke with my sleep. I like to sleep when it's time to sleep. Like I would say, I love my sleep when my sleep is here. Like if I'm sleeping, don't disturb me. I hate being disturbed when I'm sleeping. I don't like it. So try to get enough sleep. Make sure you get enough hours, right? Cumulatively. So if you know you have things to do, make sure you get like 5 hours sleep, 12 to 5 or 11 to 4. Just make sure like you have a substantial amount of sleep, because if you lack sleep, you're going to be very unproductive during the day. It's probably going to affect, I'm speaking from my own personal experience, so I mean, it's not one size fits all, but it is what it is. And most importantly, before the wedding, you see, the importance of the mind is also, the mind is having its role to play in this life. So before the wedding, I was already feeling very stressed because of the planning and everything, right? And seeing that my sister was working, she was also planning the wedding. My other sister was working as well. My other sister was in school far away, so me being at home, I was doubling or tripling, doing so many things. So I was already getting stressed. So a part of me was like, I'm going to break down. I'm going to fall sick. And I started to feel that way. So I started to feel like my body was, going under. Basically, I was starting to feel not myself. So I had to like change that thought like quickly. Like if I'm agreeing with my mind, or if I'm telling my mind I'm sick, then my body is not gonna, especially because I was under stress, my body is not even gonna take long before it, just literally breaks down. So I had to correct that mindset and, sit up and, just deal right. Then the wedding, then post-wedding. Now, post-wedding stress is basically the feeling of, so the wedding is over. Oh my gosh, all the spotlight is gone, and now I'm left to live life alone. Like I said, this is still focused on the bride and the groom, but even the immediate people, immediate family, immediate friends could also feel this, like, okay, so all the things that I've been planning now have finally come to an end, so what next? And then you just feel this sudden drain of exhaustion. So I felt so tired. In fact, so Thursday was the trad, Friday was couple shower, Saturday was the white wedding. So after Thursday, on the way home, I started sneezing and I did not know what was happening. My nose was running and I'm like, what's all these days? God, please, my nose cannot be running on Saturday. I will do makeup, it's gonna scatter something. So anyways, I was good up until, I think Sunday. And then, sore throats came, cough came, cold came, it was just all coming, right? So still, I needed to make sure that my mind was not, I'm going to fall sick and all. So for me, dealing with post-wedding stress, I had to keep my immunity up. So mommy was loading us with fruits. So I was keeping my immunity up because trust me, your body is definitely going to be tired. Still take a break. If you still have time to take some break, take some break. If you notice, I didn't have any content after the vlogs because baby girl Edo Queen was tired to film. There were times I wanted to film, but I was just not feeling it because I didn't want to be, I have to do work. But the good thing is I had already put out the number of content I was supposed to have. So I was all good, right? Because I had planned ahead. So I didn't do any work still. I still took a break from writing. I took an extra week away from radio just so like I was back mentally and just be able to get myself. And I tried to keep my mental space healthy. So after the wedding, there was a period of, there were a lot of rape cases trending on Twitter, and also, honestly, I just stayed away from all of that negative energy because it would just make me think and just put me in a really wrong, mental space. So I tried to keep everything around me positive, not being oblivious that things were happening in the world. Obviously, You know, my prayers are always with Nigeria, your country, our country. But yeah, I just tried to make sure that around me was positive, because any negative energy could just break me down, to be honest. And at a point, I still felt like, okay, the wedding is over. I feel like I have got enough rest, but I'm still not myself. You know, I was feeling that way, and at a point, I felt like I was stress eating or emotional eating. It's a psychological thing where, you know, because you are in an emotional state, you channel your energy towards eating, right? So it was just a whole lot for me. I'm like, oh, I'm still doing school and, you know, virtual school, and I just was not feeling, the basic things. I just needed rest, positive affirmations, just reminding myself that, yo, you've done great, you're doing great, God is my strength, it's a fruitful week for me. Positive affirmations, keeping my immunity up, trying to rest as much as possible. I watched a lot of movies, actually, just to ginger myself and just get to the place where I wanted to be. And yeah, just surrounding yourself by positivity and just reminding yourself that you have to be great. Like, Moa awesome, Moa beautiful, and people are waiting for me to jump back on my YouTube channel. So this is me post-wedding, and I can say for a fact that I do not have post-wedding stress anymore. So if you're planning your wedding, if you're planning somebody's wedding, or if you're getting ready for a wedding, take breaks from work, wherever, get enough sleep, eat well, keep your immunity up, very important. Keep your head space in the right place. Don't tell your mind negative things, if not, your body is going to succumb to it. Maybe the law of attraction. Your attraction was you think, Abby. So yeah, that's basically it. I'd love to hear if you have any more tips about dealing with pre-wedding and post-wedding stress. Thank you guys for following through always. And if you haven't watched the vlogs, please watch the vlog, tell a friend to tell another friend, and anticipate more things in June. Please, my birthday is June 13. Let me just remind you people. Thanks guys. Don't forget to subscribe, be awesome, and remain awesome.